Hello, and welcome back to The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. This is the opposite of the way I'm supposed to be going, isn't it? We started here and... yeah, let's double check this map before I do something really silly. Right, mouse cursor does show up. I'm always second guessing that. Yeah, so we're in this section right now. We're at this doorway going through. Okay. So at this point, I guess we go along here, go up, go underground, grab the treasure chest that's inevitably going to be there, come back, and then we're done. And I'm still not sure. I'm not sure what the point of Joshua's little squad here is. I didn't hit it from behind, did I? Oh, close enough. Oh, come on. Move up. There we go. Stone impact. Oh, did you knock it out? Oh, good. Right, but as I was saying, I'm not sure what the purpose of Joshua's squad here is. We're going through the sewers to get into the castle for some reason, but the guards are being distracted by someone else, and the queen's being rescued by someone else, so... I'm really not sure why we're doing this. I was probably told and have just forgotten. Right, so this is the dead end. Yeah, you seem to prefer that angle. Stone impact, I guess here. You know what, you can just attack the sheep. Insufficient. That's fine. We should be able to finish it. Oh, we might not be able to finish this off with a shot, actually.
Take that.
Alright. Well, close enough. Alright, move just in case we miss.
Take that.
That would have been enough.
Enjoy the show.
Oh, we're very close to another level here. Okay. There seem to be leveling a lot at this stage in the game. I guess I don't need to be fighting all of these. I'll do another Hellgate. That looks good. You know what? You can firebolt the moth that's only getting hit once. Moths are scary. Alright, and from here... fail, then we'll do another stone impact. That's not gonna work. Hell's Gate is faster. Sure, we'll do Hell's Gate here then. Oh, good damage on that one.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright. This looks suspicious. Am I gonna get attacked? I sure am. Oh, it's this encounter. You know what? We're gonna do this.
Take that!
And then we'll use Howling Bullet.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty. Take that!
Alright, that deals with most of that.
They messed with the wrong guy.
I guess Olivier is our next level up here. Ooh, 4 gelatin. Found a cloak. The chest mocks you with its emptiness. We've heard that one before. Come on, game. You can do better. Is this gonna be like the ribbon in Final Fantasy games, where it's actually a really good thing? Despite having such a generic name? Okay, I guess I don't see it there. Item. What is this cloak? Is it a weapon? Did I read it wrong? It said cloak, right? Like that thing that you wear. Ah, there it is. No encounters. Oh, I see. Wow. Less useful in a game that doesn't have random encounters, but that's good to have, definitely. Also provides 2 fire for some reason. Oh, it didn't respawn. Thought they respawned on screen. Maybe when I get one of those dark transitions. Do I want to really clear all of these? Not really. Looks like I am anyway, though. Hell's Gate. Here we go. Stone Impact. Yeah, the scissor hands are not particularly vulnerable to Shadow Element, or Mirage Element, I guess.
Savor the victory. We earned it.
More gelatin. Okay, so what's going on over here? Do I want to just clear all this? Maybe I should. Okay, it looks to me like there is nothing over there. Unless I'm going to have to interact with these torches somehow. Likewise, it looks like there is nothing over there. Okay, so maybe we can just ignore it. Random enemy. Okay, I think we're up. And this should take us into the kitchens, I guess? Beyond the door is a stone wall, blocking the way up. Oops, I guess this is the end of the line? Yes, but there's a hidden door here. There's a switch to activate it. We should probably stay on standby until noon. I guess we're done with this particular squad. Let's see, 11.5 minutes. Yeah, so good thing I didn't continue that with this at the end of that last episode. It was good that I stopped when I did. Alright, we'll wait here. When the time comes, we'll go in. Oh well, I guess we should just rest until then. Oh, am I actually going to be playing as them, or am I just going to get a cutscene? It occurs to me that we do have everybody that we've ever played throughout the entire game, with the exception of Agate and Tita, who are still in hiding. And you know, that is one more guy and one more girl. We could have had parties of 4, but I guess it doesn't really make sense for them to be here. Alright, everyone hold your positions. We will make our charge when the noon bell rings. Wait. Achievement for that? Slot happy. Open all orbit slots for each character. Oh, okay. Does that mean that the game automatically opened up Scheherazad's slots for me? Or did I have her previously opened up? I don't remember. I don't know if I did. I thought I didn't. Who would have thought we'd actually end up piloting the Intelligence Division's airship? Creepy looking thing, isn't it? I'm not sure which I like less, this or the Sky Bandit's ship. You must admit, though, its specs are impressive. But how did the Intelligence Division manage to get a ship like this? Yeah, it's a mystery. It's like how they managed to get a hold of the Gospel. Hello, Your Highness. Sorry for the wait. Hello, Peyton. It's been some time. Who's that? Peyton works on the maintenance team for the RSA. Though I'm just a lowly technician sent from the central factory. We're still conducting test flights with the RSA, so there's quite a lot of data that needs to be collected. Oh, okay. It seems to be flying just fine, when we saw it in Ruan. Oh, normal flight is already stable. But the development of the new orbital engines is behind schedule, so we're just using an older, less powerful one for now. Since the Intelligence Division took her away, all test flights were halted indefinitely. I was wondering what to do with myself when Julia made contact with me in Grancel. Gotcha. I appreciate whatever you can do. You can count on me. I've removed the lock, so you should be able to fly without any problems. She's an extremely maneuverable girl once she gets up and running, so bear that in mind when you're flying. I understand. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Hold up. Orbment. No, she is maxed out, I guess. Ooh, I'm getting some feedback in my headset right now. Huh. Wonder what that was all about. Seems to have sorted itself out. Alright, so what's this? Sleep was the last one. Put enemy to sleep with 10% success. Right, so the problem with this, because of the way they divided the characters, we had 2 Earth casters in the previous one. We have both Wind casters in this party now. But that's fine. I'll just double check. Chloe is still maxed out, right? Oh yeah. Super healer, just like Olivier. Should be good. Oh right! I brought along my tools to tune up everyone's orbits, just in case. I can also make a few tools and pieces of equipment. Really? That was thoughtful of you. That should be useful. Thank you very much. It's really no big deal. If it can help out, just say the word. Right, okay. So... do you have any interesting quartz? Mute? No, don't care. Already have a bunch. I mean, I can afford whatever I want at this point, really. I never had one of those. Never had one of those. The problem is all these do things to enemy with 10% chance of success. They don't stack. I can only use one per character. Nothing here that I don't think I've seen before. Like, I'm okay with the loadout I have. It's already almost noon. Shall we start the launch? I understand. Peyton, could you help us? Roger that. I'll handle the engine. You just focus on flying, Your Highness. It's finally time, Shara. Yes. It'll be a difficult mission, but the fundamentals are as important as ever. Speed and steadiness. Damn. Looks like it started. Let's go, Dorothy. Gotta get a good spot to watch. Wait! Let me set up the exposure quartz. Hey, what's going on? You haven't shown up in 3 days, and... big story. Biggest in the history of liberal news. Alright. So we're not even playing with the Stealth Squad? We're just right back into Joshua again? That's a little bit disappointing. But maybe we'll figure out what we're actually doing. Oh, castle gate controls. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. The castle gate controls are in the Royal Guard office. I'm sure they said this and I just missed it last time. I don't know. It's upstairs. Got it. Let's get going. Alright. Entrance is firmly sealed. I imagine that's probably where we're going to go at the very end of the game. Okay, let's go up this way. Yep, break into these guys. So I wonder if I can avoid set encounters like this if I was using the cloak. Anyway. What? Intruders? Well, yes, I guess you could call us that. I guess I can understand the sentiment. Let's go. These are just the same guys we've been fighting before. No descriptions. I guess these are separate entities for our bestiary then. Well, let's just attack. Art, Stone Impact on... everybody's gonna get to move before you do, so let's just put it on one of the Dobermans and hope that everybody except for the Rangers moves up close to us. Everybody could go right up to Zin. That would be great. Dual strike. Sure. Oh, these guys are actually pretty weak. Unfortunately, they're also all dodging my Stone Impact. Oh, we hit 3. It's not the worst. But we are spending like 2 actions on it. Or maybe we've just leveled up so much in the sewers that these guys have the same stats as the ones in the villa, but comparatively do so much less damage. Okay, you know what? I should be using crafts with you because you're maxed out. Quick draw. Right, I can center this wherever I want. Hit 4. Looks good to me. Status ailments aren't the best. Okay, should be able to finish you off. And if they do play the same way as the others, these two aren't going to have the ability to revive, so we just have to... just fight them. Oh. Oh. Not entirely necessary, but... Here, you're poisoned and stunned. Wow, you're not having a good time here, Olivier. Yeah, you know what? Cure-yo yourself. Dual strike. Yeah, let's finish you off. You reach? You can. Nice hit.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Oh, again, no music transition. Oh, that's a lot of experience, though. Well, see, that's amazing how much of a difference one level makes in these experience values. Some kind of logarithmic function going on there, I guess. That takes care of them. Nighty-night, kitty cats. Let's see what we can do about this gate control. Keep your eyes open for any more special ops. Leave it to us. No one's getting through here. My name isn't Zin the Immovable. Now's the time that Heaven's Gate opens. Thus begins the final movement. Oh, what? Aren't we in total lockdown right now? Why is the gate opening? What? Impossible! Someone had better tell me this is a bad joke. Why is the gate open? Your orders, Captain? Enemies could breach the castle at any moment. All remaining members of the first platoon to the foyer, on the double. Allow no one to enter. Yes, ma'am. What a disgrace. If the enemy is not routed before I have to report to His Excellency. Captain! Special Ops frigate inbound. Damn it! So that was their ploy? You're gonna have to fight her? That'll be fairly satisfying. She's a villain that we've been dealing with for quite a while, but we've never actually had a combat with her. Unless we have, and I've just forgotten again. This game is just too long. In fact, it's 3 times longer than this, because there are 3 parts. Estelle Bright, and Princess Claudia? Captain Amalthea, stand aside. I'm here to demand the release of my grandmother. Watch your tongue, girl. Alright, here we go. And they have initiative. It's an interesting cry of pain. Okay, there's like a gun recoil sound on top of her regular sound. Okay. Art. Spiral flare. Sounds intriguing. I don't think I've ever cast this. Let's see what it does. Definitely taking these guys down first. Although it looks like it's not going to take all that much time. Special Ops, Soldier, a Ranger. This one has the same description, so I guess we have fought this one before. Colonel Richards, right-hand officer, has many skills with which to torment her opponents. So a status effect person? Are we going to attack? I guess we are. Okay, that was showy. Right, these characters are going to be lower level, so we're taking bigger hits here. There is no AoE water spell, right? I guess that would kind of be OP, given that you get all the healing off of it. We do have Stone Impact, though. Oh, and we'll get a +10. combat out of it even. Okay, but which one am I targeting? Let's target the one with more health. Right. Sadist Whip. Let's do that on Amalthea.
Someone's been naughty.
I should have done an attack and then... I didn't done this after. Alright, still both in range. And that'll do them. That's fine. No, no seal. We heal ourselves. Strength and defense down. You know what? Let's do that.
Take him down!
Yeah, this fight is not even a challenge. Like, zero damage. Yeah. With that attack debuff.
Oh,
What?
are we done already?
No defeat sound. Disappointed. Oh. Charizard managed to keep that level lead on us. Good to see that she's been busy. What a nasty woman. Who was that anyway? Colonel Richard second in command. Your stereotypical femme fatale. That would explain it, yes. Now, on to the Royal Keep. Yes, let's hurry. Cannot loot them any further, okay. Talk. Just in case I can make any adjustments necessary to your ordnance. I don't have much in the way of variety, but I did make sure to keep some tools handy. Holler if you need me. Okay. Alright, this is just gonna be the same stuff. Alright. Chloe, you're up. This is good enough. I found them! This way! Uh-oh, here they come again. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? Art, Aerostorm... Yeah, it should do it. In fact, your slightly bigger Aerostorm. You know what? Let's go for it. Lure everybody into the circle. Not that they really had anywhere else to go. I would definitely say that wind was my favorite out of the 4 elements in this game. They just seem to have all the best spells, even if they're, well, the best offensive spells. I'd say. I mean, I guess fire has a few too, but you know what? We'll let Shara deal with that. We got a heal to do here. That's not going to work on both of them, so you know what? Let's just do the single target. Yeah, 2,000 would have been excessive. Oh, they really don't like Estelle. Strength up. Doesn't really matter, probably.
Piece of cake.
Oh, so close. So I wonder if I wander around, am I gonna get extra encounters? Not that I particularly want them, but I am curious as to how this is gonna work. I guess they probably went downstairs. What'll happen if I go downstairs? Will I get reprimanded? For that matter, these soldiers should be reprimanded for not obeying their orders. Estelle, that way leads into the castle. Come on, to the royal keep. So this has been going way too well so far. Is our ship gonna get taken out by Colonel Richard and prevent us from actually escaping? Is that how everything's gonna go horribly wrong? Here they come. You shall not pass. But we must, and we will. Come on, just try and stop us. Oh, hello. What is this? Solid Dozer. A monster trained to attack, has high defense and agility, uses an attack that slows foes. Does high defense include high magic defense? Again, we'll go with, but not aerial, Aerostorm. They're presumably going to approach us, but I think this will hit them anyway, even if they do. Oh, they're slow. Art. Do another Aerostorm here? Sure. Oh, Charizard definitely casts faster than Stone. Ooh, nice shot. So... Camphor on one of the dozers, sure. We'll do the one that's close to you.
Take him down!
Was not expecting knockback on that. For some reason. Yeah, that defense debuff's gonna make the difference on that one. Looks like there was one miss there. Okay, what do you actually do? Oh. Never mind. That sure was a crit. Am I just over-leveled? I don't feel like I haven't really done any grinding at all in this entire playthrough. I mean, yeah, I'll usually do a full clear of a zone the first time I go through it, but then I just avoid monsters after that, unless I'm specifically needing to hunt one for some reason. I'm a little bit confused. Sylphin Whip is an AoE. You know what? You have an attack up. Let's just do it. Yeah, even with your high defense, it's not all that impressive.
Piece of cake.
Level up, very nice. Alright, so how does this look now? Solid Dozer is just a regular enemy, okay. Special Ops Soldier appears on our list 3 times. Heavily armed soldier is the guys with the pikes. Captain Amalthea. So we have 5 more, one of which is maybe going to be Richard. Yeah, I think we have another little dungeon to go still. We're not quite at the end yet. Unless the game's going to surprise me. Traitors! You dare to come here? Well, that's a surprise. Are we gonna fight Duke Noonan? You not realize that I am the new king? Oh, go brush your goofy hairdo. That's a line. You ain't king yet. What? Your Grace, Duke Noonan, we are with the Bracer Guild. At the request of Her Highness, Princess Claudia, we are here to free the Queen. It would be best for all involved if you quietly stood aside. Claudia? Damn that brat! Damn her to hell! Uncle Doonan, please, stop this! Colonel Richard is just using you. What? Who are you? Claudia, is that you? What happened to your hair and your clothes? We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. Though he still hasn't noticed that we first met him in Rouen. No idea what you're talking about, but he doesn't seem the most observant sort. I should have told him sooner, perhaps. How dare you make a fool of me? It's because of things like this that those creatures known as women are not to be trusted. Sly, narrow-minded, nitpicking, nagging wretches. How could I ever give the crown up to such a vile creature? I mean, this is probably not the party that you wanted to say that to. Your Grace, I don't think that was the right thing to say. You don't say. Well, you do say. Maybe you should apologize? Vile creatures, huh? My, I believe you just gone from stupid to suicidal. After all, it's a mighty courageous sentiment to vocalize when in the presence of 3 armed women. I'm sorry, Uncle. In this case, I cannot defend you. We are actually attacking Duke Doonan. Okay, so yeah, that was a surprise. Another heavily armed soldier. This guy is a threat, unless my stats have increased since last time. Maybe he's not a threat. Well, he won't be once we 6 Sieg on him anyway. Duke Doonan von Oslies. Not a whole lot of health. A ton of Sepith. Is he going to be a joke fight? Queen Alicia's nephew. Though unarmed, he does small things to help those who serve him. Yeah, I have the feeling he's not going to be... He's going to be a nuisance, isn't he? Going to be reviving people. Well, we go with the usual. The problem with casting a spell is that I can't use my ultimate right afterwards. Well, I think we're still going to Arrow Storm. We're going to start this with the double Arrow Storm. Sure. And then we're going to defense debuff this guy.
Take him down!
Attack debuff is also nice, but... Yeah, there we go. Oh, still stunned 2 people. Well, that was rude. And that's going to cancel one of my spells. How about a reward, Strength up? Okay. That is a little bit threatening. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, really that one guy is a threat. Everyone else... Oh, their damage is actually decently high now with the strength up. I'm the king! Doing nothing. Crit. Uh-oh. She's gone. Yep.
It can't be.
And still stunned. This is really not good. Okay, where's my... Oh, am I out of my revive items? Azalea Rose, there we go. I'm gonna do that.
We're good to go.
Tempted to just take out the Duke, but... he lost his defense debuff. I really should probably take out the Duke. Oh, wow. Never mind. Kill yourself.
It can't be.
That's gonna hurt. Alright, craft. Ah, there we go. Plus 50% defense if 200 CP. That's actually pretty nice. Are we gonna have enough to do this? I really want to debuff one of these guys. So we'll go for the injured one.
Take him down!
Okay. That gave us enough points.
Now! Light of the heavens, heal these battered wings! Radiant flash!
Oh, it gave less health than I was hoping. I'm not the one at fault here, it's you! And down she goes again. Oh, she survived that time. Okay, strength debuff was definitely worth doing. Item... should have gone the other way, I guess. Whatever gives me the most health. You know what? Special ice cream restores CP. So you know what? We'll go with that one. Oh, I already knew that one. I'm somewhat surprised. Okay, let's take one of these guys down. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get Sieg doing anything again in a while. For a while. Oh, come on. Run out of lines. Oh dear. Whips allies into shape, AT advance. So doing this will speed up everyone else's turns. And that'll give Chloe a crit. You know what? Let's try it.
This ought to perk you up!
I don't think I'd used it before. Might as well experiment. Yeah, I guess we're just attacking.
Nicely done.
Oh, we don't have to take out the Duke. Well, that settles that. Now then, shall I show you just how vile a woman can be? You guys should give him a taste of a ladylike whipping. Stay back, please, stay away! I might be able to call them off. But if you do, I swear I'll be Her Majesty's very own human shield. Aye! Mommy! Maybe we overdid it with the threats. Well, a little dose of the cold hard truth might be the best medicine he ever gets. Yes, it is an unfortunate situation he's gotten himself into. Still, I cannot allow my unconscious uncle to simply be left... Your Grace! Hi, Philip. Miss Estelle, and Your Highness! I can offer no words to make up for my master's behavior in this instance. As the man who raised him, the responsibility is mine to bear. Please, I ask that you punish me in his stead. Philip bowed his head deeply. Hey, hold on a second. I mean, if he is a dedicated servant, that is probably the right move in this situation. Please, Philip, lift your eyes. We're here to help my grandmother, to save the Queen. We have no intention of doing anything to the Duke. I would appreciate it if you would take him to my room. Your Highness, he's not actually hurt. He just passed out from the shock. Thank you so much, all of you. I will not forget the boon you've granted. I always liked Philip. He was a good character. Okay, right. Duke Dunan is unconscious. Her Majesty, and everyone else as well, thank you for showing mercy. His Grace will surely remember this kindness once he awakens. He's not exactly known for his memory, but... or his kindness, for that matter. Okay, you know what? There's gonna be 2 heals either way. And that puts us... Yeah, no stats there. Is that because we didn't fight him? Maybe. We didn't defeat him. That's fine. Are you alright, Grandmother? We're here to rescue you, Your Majesty. Claudia and Estelle. So you're finally here. I was getting quite bored with waiting. Yep, I thought something like this was going to come down. I wasn't sure which form it would take. But... Oh right, you. Lieutenant Lawrence. Sorry, I actually completely forgot about you. I thought it was going to be Richard. What are you doing here? My duty is to guard Her Majesty. Is it truly any wonder that I'm here? Enough of your crap. No matter how strong you are, we still got 3-to-1 odds on you. This one certainly seems skilled. Just who is he? Commander of the Intelligence Division's Special Ops, 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence Belger. Former Jaeger and scout for the Colonel. So you've done your research, I see. Most impressive. But what else would one expect of the daughter of an S-ranked racer, one Cassius Bright, I believe? My master's rank has never been public knowledge, and yet you are not one to be trifled with, I see. I know you as well. Charizard Harvey, also known as the Silver Streak, C-ranked, and very close to ascending to B-rank, it seems. Please, release my grandmother. If you were just fighting in the employ of the Colonel, there is no further call to do this. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. You see only the surface, like that of a quartz grid, with no concept of the forces at work within. What? Take heed, Princess Claudia. The nation is like an enormously complex orbment. The people are like the units of quartz that provide the power and organize the system, and the territory which houses them is the frame. If you lack the means to understand how it works, then you are unfit to be its queen. An interesting metaphor. You may even be right. I certainly never expected to hear a theory on the nature of politics at a time like this. Pardon my rudeness. You don't need to hear my useless sermonizing, Your Majesty. I don't really understand this all that well, but the general gist is that you don't plan to let the Queen go, do you? And if I do not, obviously we'd take her back by force. Indeed, after we come this far, we certainly can't go back now. You don't give me the impression that you'll bear us any ill will, but I will bring my blade to bear on you if it will get my grandmother back. Good. In that case, let me show you a little of what I can really do. Huh? Dramatic face reveal. Silver hair. No, it's ash blonde. I guess that you're born somewhere up north. Indeed you are correct. Though it's closer than you might think. Huh? I trust you will not be offended if I choose not to go easy on you, simply because you are a woman. Ooh, dramatic music here. Shall we then? And he's gonna have initiative, of course. Preparing to use arts. So is this telling me that I should move everybody? Because he's not targeting a character. It's also telling me that I shouldn't use arts. 6,000 HP. Lawrence Unmasked has powerful crafts and an impenetrable defense. A difficult battle. Yeah, it's going to take a while to carve through 6,000 HP at that rate. Well, I just kind of want to move everybody out of this circle, so let's do that. I wonder what that would have done. Okay, critical, so... I mean, on the one hand, it seems silly not to take advantage of that, but at the same time, I don't do enough damage that a crit would really be all that meaningful.
Come on!
So we're gonna have to do this with some buff moves here. Art, do you have anything that would be a buff? No, combat would all be at the bottom. Chaos Brand I don't think is gonna work, I'm not even gonna try. +1 move or plus 50% agility. Do not care about any of those. Craft. No, nothing in particular. So either we cast a spell or we attack. Let's see. I guess... Flare Arrow might be our best bet. Or Spiral Flare. This requires multiple types, so this might actually be a more powerful attack. We'll go with that. Alright, you are definitely going to get the debuff here. Minus 50% strength and defense.
Take him down!
That's going to make a huge difference.
Yeah!
Yeah, there we go. Earth Guard. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh, that erased the debuff. Annoying. Oh, that lasts more than one attack? Since when? I guess I haven't used that spell. Spiral Flare. Okay, we'll try this again.
Too slow.
Oh, that disrupted my spell. Okay. Again, is there anything else that seal 20%? You know what? We'll try it. It's not going to work, but... Ah, this is annoying. I guess it would have to be, though, if you're going to be having a single fight that's actually going to be a challenge, like a 1-on-3 here. Items would be the other option. Mixed cocktail.
We're good to go!
Try this again.
Too slow.
So if I do this, are you gonna do your defense thing again?
Take him down!
Preparing to use arts. This gives me a little bit of time. Spiral Flare, no, but Flare Arrow works. Okay, we'll go with that. You know what? Actually, Impede. We're gonna cancel your art. So you can play at that game. I've lost my buff. It was a bit annoying. You're debuffed, I have my attack. Did he have to step right next to Shara? Of course he did. Oh, that's not at all annoying. There's no way I can. You don't even have 2,000 hit points, do you? We have so much EP, it doesn't matter. Let's just go. And you're at full health, okay. So is this fight never actually going to end unless I manage to land a status effect on you? Because you're way too fast. Well, I guess the other way we can do it is we can just stack all our CP moves. So there's no point in doing... Misses aren't gonna help. Okay, what does this do? Confuse. I think we just lost the fight. I guess that is another possibility. This might be a fight that we're supposed to lose. Because honestly, he looks way too powerful for the stuff that he's doing. So this might be a forced loss encounter. If it isn't a forced loss encounter, then this is going to be a massive pain to deal with. Because his stats are just way too high. So is there any point in fighting this at this point? I don't think there is. Yeah. So going with the assumption that I'm not supposed to win this fight. Yeah.
It can't be.
How disappointing. I thought you'd prove more of a challenge. How? How can he be so much stronger than during the tournament? He's probably holding back deliberately. He might be as strong as Master Cassius. Grandmother, I'm sorry. Claudia, Estelle! I'll be far enough, Your Majesty, if you please. You're not mortally wounded, I assure you. Your eyes betray much. You are so young, yet you have endured such hardships already. Your Majesty, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. You, who know the name of Hamel. It's almost time. I will return Her Majesty to you, just as you wished. Huh? If you wish to stop the Colonel, you had best hurry below. You may well already be too late, but you may be able to prevent any further needless damage from occurring. Below? You cannot mean beneath there. Huh, however unpleasant you may find it, I was certain that you would understand the significance. You can show them the way. And now, I bid you adieu. Hey! Is he insane? He's gone. Did he drop into the lake? But the water's undisturbed. Just who is this guy? Grandmother, are you hurt? I am unharmed, Claudia. You never laid a hand on me. But more importantly... Estelle! Joshua? I think Idios, you're alright. You too. Since Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Lawrence weren't in the castle, I started to worry. The red helmet guy was here just a minute ago. What? He jumped over that handrail and, well, who knows. He's some kind of monster, alright. I see. Praise Idios for keeping you safe. Joshua. Your Majesty, it's good to see you unharmed. Well met, Lieutenant Schwartz. Indeed, I owe all of you a debt of gratitude. You're far too kind, Your Majesty. We're just glad to be of help. I don't think this is over yet, though. We've dealt with the special ops inside the castle, but I'm afraid there are bad tidings. Army reinforcements from every province are on their way to Grand Cell. From the sounds of it, the Intelligence Division is somehow maintaining control. I see. Time is short, my liege. I must ask that you board the ID ship and escape at once. No. That I cannot do. The situation has grown more dire. Colonel Richard must be stopped, whatever the cost. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Last night, I finally understood the true intentions of which the Colonel spoke. He wants the Shining Ring. The Aureole. Aureole? Aureole. Why does that sound so familiar? It's one of the septarians that Idios gave the ancients. The legends say that it has the power to control nature itself. Oh yeah, Professor Alba told us about it. But I thought that was just some silly story that was passed down through the church. Huh? So it does exist, and it lies somewhere within Liberal. According to an old legend of the royal family, the Shining Ring shall bring catastrophe, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. It has been sealed within the interval of the blackest dark, that we may retain our humanity. Condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that's not a little ominous. These words have been passed down in the royal family as a warning. Perhaps this Shining Ring truly was so dangerous that the royal family's ancestors sealed it away. Also, there was the massive orbital reaction that was detected beneath the city. One takes both of these into account. This Shining Ring must be sealed away underneath Grand Cell. It makes sense. Yes, and I believe that the Colonel has reached the same conclusion. There remains no details of what exactly the Shining Ring is, but I believe there will be grave danger for all should it be restored. It could be a disaster on par with the great collapse of legend. No. Incredible. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Lawrence told us to go underground, but what did that really mean? There is a mysterious room within Grancel Castle, where nothing, not even a grain of rice, has been kept in generations, forbidden since long ago. Oh. You mean the treasury? No doubt about it, there are signs that someone came through here recently, and frequently at that. That's not all. The tracks also suggest that someone brought in something very heavy. I hold the key to this room, but there is a spare. It's likely that's what was used to gain entry. It must seem that we must investigate. Queen Alicia produced a key from her dress. Alright, as expected. This elevator wasn't here before. Where'd it come from? Perhaps it's a piece of Colonel Richard's new construction, in which case it probably goes down to where this shining ring is sealed away. Yes, that may have been the true goal behind the coup from the very beginning. They could never have built such a thing without occupying the castle. That's crazy. It's definitely a possibility. In any given country, a royal sanctuary is generally regarded as inviolate. To break that trust would require quite an aggressive plan. Regardless, we'll probably need to use this to get underground. Let's test it to see if it works. Joshua began to inspect the elevator's control panel. What is it? It's locked with some type of orbital energy. It looks like it won't work unless we can find some special type of quartz to put in it. What? No, we've come so far. I'm gonna go put the screws to one of those special ops soldiers. One of them might have the key. Yes, that sounds wisest. No, that won't be necessary. Huh? It can't be. Oh, Professor Russell. Queen Alicia, it's been quite some time. I'm glad to see Estelle and Joshua are doing well. Hold up, Professor. What are you doing here? I thought the Intelligence Division was after you in Zeiss. And on top of that, how did you get here? Grandpa, where'd you go? Okay, we are gonna get the full party now. Hey, enough with running all over the place. Is everyone in your family as big a pain in the ass as you? But I get... Oh. Tita? I knew it. Estelle, Joshua! Aw, Tita. Thank goodness, I was hoping I'd get to see you again. I heard at the guild that you two were fighting at the castle. I'm so glad you're alright. Tita. Thank you for being so concerned. It's good to see you. Well, Agate. But what are you doing in the Royal City? Well, we hid out for a bit, and then we happened upon a cargo freighter bound for Grancel, and I figured, what the hell, the best place to hide is in plain sight after all. Once we got the lowdown from Elnan, we came straight to the castle. Alright, got something for you from him. And received payment for hostage liberation. A lot of money, 13 bracer points. Current rank is first class. We did not level up. And to rescue a queen. Another 12 bracer points. Current rank is first class. Okay. And I'm guessing that's the very final bit, so we probably just missed out on the final rank. Well, missed out by a bit, I suppose. I was told fairly early on in the LP that basically I would have to follow a guide to get it. Well, that wasn't the words that were used, but I was told that there are many opportunities to not gain all the bracer points, and it's pretty strict. Well, apparently the second and third games in the series are even more strict in that regard. So that was as expected. I'm not going to use a guide or a walkthrough on my very first playthrough of an RPG. That just seems silly. So we are here with what we got. Is this okay? I mean, we haven't reported in. Looks like you got filled in on the general gist of things from a guardsman messenger. So what brings your amateur asses here? Me, I figured we could at least beat up the remaining special ops guys. Wait. I know you. It's been a while, Agate. Thank you for your efforts at the lighthouse. Chloe, right? What's a student doing in a place like this? It seems my granddaughter is in your debt, which means that I also owe you my thanks. Don't worry about it. It's all part of the job. So what's up, Granny? You work in the castle? Did those numbskulls rope you into helping them? Wow. You barbarian! Do you realize to whom you're speaking? You stand in the presence of Queen Alicia of Liberal. Ah? You know, she does look sort of familiar. You really should loosen that bandana of yours, boy. It's obviously squeezing your brain too tight. Say that again, old man. Queen? So that means this lady would have to be Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. We call her Chloe, though. Chloe, meet the professor's granddaughter, Tita. She's like our little sister. I see. It's a pleasure to meet you, Tita. I'd be happy if you'd also call me Chloe. Yes, ma'am. I mean Chloe. Aw, what a little cutie pie. My name's Sherazard. I'm Joshua and Estelle's mentor. You can just call me Shara. Okay, Shara. And you can call me Uncle Olivier. You shut up. Anyway, this elevator seems to be giving you some trouble. It seems to be the problem, and what in Idios' name is going on here? Well, Joshua briefly relayed the gist of Colonel Richard's plan and told the professor about the Shining Ring, aka the Aureole. Oh, come on, this is some kind of joke, right? You're not serious. Can't believe such a thing would be buried here. And now it's happened, just as I was afraid of. So, if we use this elevator, we can get where we need to go? Yes, but it has a special lock, made of quartz, apparently. Ah, that. Let me have a look at it. This is my own design. It uses a card key. You can't undo the lock unless you insert the card that's embedded with the identical quartz. The professor produced a small cable and slid it into the card slot. However, this is an early model without any type of failsafe. So if you feed it just the right amount of orbital energy... Ooh, nice going, Prof! I'm impressed. Why am I not surprised? Now, shall we descend? We've got trouble. What is it? Report. A division of the regular army has arrived at Grand Cell's main gate. It looks like they're being led by an officer of the intelligence division. What? And 3 military patrol ships are approaching from the lake. Your orders, ma'am. Of all the damned times. Perhaps I should make an appearance in order to persuade them. Grandmother, I will go to the terrace on the roof and address the arriving forces. Lieutenant Schwarz, make your preparations. But what if you are attacked? I believe in them. Misguided though they are still citizens of Liberal. If they see me and hear my voice, I do not believe that they will attack. Your Majesty. All of you, it is with boundless regret that I ask you to shoulder this burden. Please, Your Majesty, you don't need to say anything else. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the Colonel. Please, leave this to us. And the full party. All 8 of us, plus the Professor. Oh, this was quite the lengthy cutscene. Am I supposed to click here? Oh no, it's slowly... Camera angle is slowly changing. It's quite the descent. I see an orbital recharge point, so I'm guessing we have a save opportunity here. Oh, what the heck? The ruins from the ancient Zemurian civilization. As old as these appear, I don't get the feeling that this place is completely dead. It seems to function just like the equipment in the tetracyclic towers. That ain't all that's moving. I get the feeling we got some pretty nasty creatures around here too. Wow. These structures nearly look to be made of modern materials. I suppose Colonel Richards had some construction going on. I suspect you're right. Building anything at this depth is rather impressive. The ruins are even larger than I'd expected. Suspected, I think is what she actually said there. If we're not careful, we could get terribly lost. Maybe best if we split up. 2 groups, one for scouting and one to stay on standby. What do you mean? Basically, we establish a base camp of sorts in a secure location. That's the gist of it. The scouting party will find a way through and the ones on standby will be available to switch out as needed. Once the right path is found, everyone moves forward to establish a new base. Makes sense to me. In that case, I believe that our current location would be the best place to start from. Estelle and Joshua, you'll be the ones to decide who's going to be on which team. Wait, us? But you two are at the very heart of this operation. I doubt anyone will object. I agree. As do I. I'll follow your lead. Like I have a choice. I'm in. Heh, I have faith in you to make the right choices. Sounds fine to me. Joshua, what do we do? No need to think about it too hard. If things get tough, we can always turn back and switch people out. Oh, well then. Choose 2 members other than Estelle and Joshua. Oh, I have to have Estelle and Joshua with me? Ah, that's unfortunate. I was kind of thinking I'd just have a boy team and a girl team and I'd switch between them with each leg of the journey. But this way I'm going to have to switch between 3 different sets of people if I want to have everybody go through. Okay, well I think Cher and Olivier I'll keep together, Agate and Tita I'll keep together, and Zin and Chloe I'll keep together. So if I only get to swap out 2, I'm going to go with Agate and Tita for now. Estelle, I'm going to send Sieg to accompany you. When you find a suitable spot to use as a base, please send him back. He'll be able to show us the way to wherever you are. Ah, good idea. That way, the search party won't have to backtrack to get the others. It's up to you, Sieg. Sieg's just going to find the campsite for us and solve all the problems. Well, that means we're counting on you to handle the scouting. Counting and scouting look surprisingly similar when you're reading fast. Especially when one is right above the other. Just to be on the safe side, I've prepared a complete set of tools. It should have everything you need. If you need to modify any ordnance, just let me know. Okay. We'll be off then. Alright, so the professor... change members. Okay, so he's our complete hub here. Just talk to me if you need any sort of ordnance work done. I can even sell you tools if you'd like. Anything you buy in the city shops, I can get for you here. That's convenient. What is it you need? Work jumpsuit. Okay, a thick cloth worksuit that doesn't shrink in the wash. Okay. No ports, though. Okay, well, we'll talk to everybody. Did this always have that animation? Well, we'll talk to everybody and check our Sepith and all that, our ports, in the next part. This ended up going quite a bit long, getting through that cutscene. It looks like we are very much... Oh. Never mind. Well, good thing I checked, I guess. So we missed 3 fights from the previous area. Second Lieutenant Lawrence, this is not the... Yeah. So maybe we have a few more fights on the way out? 6 out of 5. Okay. So secret final chapter, I guess. Quite a few encounters here. Looks like this is still quite a big chunk of the game to go then. Well, we'll continue with that in the next part. I will see you then.